Everyone, guys. Today I'm going to discuss about applications on electric field, some points, some questions I'll explain. So in this first, the system of charges. First question belongs to system of charges. So that means first, first question number one. So there is a sphere, two spheres are there. So sphere A have charge 2q. From this from the center of the sphere A at point B, this is the point B. The field is E. So now we know this is the distance R considered from A to B. Therefore, E is equal to, we know that K into 2Q by R square. So this is equation 1. So now what they are asking means, at point B now, at point B, we are placing another sphere B as center, and the charge is equal to -3. So now asking to find out field at the center of midpoint means R by 2 and R by 2. At this midpoint, field is how much? E is equal to question mark. So now, so D2 to Q, the E is repulsive, so it is in the direction. -3Q, it is in opposite direction. So these two are subtracted now. Therefore, total net at point P or midpoint, E is equal to E1 I cap minus E2 I cap. So in the direction 1, this is 2. So therefore, E1 is equal to K into 2Q by R by 2 whole square. So that equal to 8KQ by R square. So this is, sorry, here R2, this is minus Q, no, attractive. So this will also in this direction only, plus only will come here. This is negative, so attractive. Both fields are in the same direction. So now, next one. So E2 is equal to, next E2 is equal to, so this is E1 and E2 plus only, that equal to K into -3Q by, this is R by 2 whole square. So here already this minus I have given with direction. So no need to subtract, addition only. That is equal to how much will come here? 2 to 4, 12 KQ by R square. So this is equation 3 and equation 2. Now by adding these two equations, so therefore net electric field E net is equal to, adding these two equations, 20 KQ by R square. So with compared to E, I want to write E value with 1, comparing 1, that equal to 10 into, I can write 2KQ by R square. Therefore now answer is 10E. E net is equal to 10E. Similarly, another problem. Suppose question number 2. So in question number 2, consider two charges. So one charge Q is at 12 comma 0. So another charge Q at 0 comma 9 points. These are in XY plane. So here there is a 4Q charge is there. Here Q charge is there. So asking to find the field is 0 at which point or position. Field is 0 at which position is asked. So now we know field is 0 on the line joining these two charges. The line joining these two charges. So I will consider here means it is the big charge. So away from the big charge. So here x distance I will consider. And here it is 9, it is 12. So 144 plus 81, 225, that is equal to this distance will become 15. So this distance will become 15 centimeters or meters, depends on given coordinates. Positions only given is not mentioned meters or centimeters. So this value is 15. So now from 4Q I have taken x distance field is 0. Then from Q2 it is 15 minus x will come. Therefore, the field 0 at x from this one k into 4Q by x square is equal to k into q by k into q by 15 minus x whole square. So now, so kq get cancelled. 2 into 15 minus x is equal to x. So 30 is equal to 3x. Am I correct? 2x will go that side. Therefore, x equal to 10. So this is the position. Here, this is 10. From here to here, this is 10. Then here to here, it is automatically 5. This is 10. So now, this position is asking to find out. So for 10 is hypotenuse, 5 is hypotenuse. We know this is 4 and 3 I will take. You can ask me 3 and 4 you can take. To get the 10 here, I need to get here 8 and 6. See 3 plus 6, 9. 8 plus 4, 12. If otherwise here you are taking 3, 9. Here 9 will come. So 9 square plus something square will not be 10 square. Okay, now that's why 6, 8 square is 10 square. So hypotenuse. Therefore, this is the position in xy plane that equal to 8i comma 3j point. 8 comma 3 position, the field is 0. So these are the question. So next. So another model of the question is so positions he will give. So like so question number 3, point charges. So on this same they will ask force also. Force means simple k q1 q2 by r square. Field means k q by r f by q. That's it. If you know field E, you can find out force is equal to E into Q. Or if you find force, you can go for force by Q is equal to E. So anyone you can calculate. This model of problems belongs to both. So now see, so there is a similar charges are there. Infinite number of charges are, each one have charge Q. Infinite number of charges are there. Infinite charges. Each having charge Q. Each having charge Q. So they are placed on the line on x-axis at x is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 and so on to infinite meters. Okay, now 2 comma here 4 comma 8 comma and so on. So these are the distance. First charge is at x1 1 meter, second one 2 meters, 4 meter like that. And there is a one point at origin. There is a one point charge at origin. Find out the field on the charge. E on 0 position. So there is a charge at the origin. Find out by this Q. And here another Q. So here another Q. And so on. So this is 4, 0. This is 2, 0. This is 1, 0. So here one more charge 8, 0. Then next 16, 0 and so on. Like that. So now you know electric field is follows the superimposition law, that equal to E1 plus E2 plus E3 plus and so on. That means K cube by 1 square plus K cube by 2 square plus K cube by 4 square plus and so on. Right here 8 square, 4 K cube by 8 square plus and so on. So now here K cube I can take common, that is equal to K cube take common. So here 1 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 16 plus 1 by 64 and so on. So now here infinite terms, and this will be in GP. In GP infinite terms, A by 1 minus R, infinite terms. Not sum of the terms, infinite terms. Sum of the infinite terms is equal to A by 1 minus R. And here R is equal to B by A, that equal to, so see, B by A 1 by 4. 1 by 16 by 1 by 4, that equal to 1 by 4, R equal to 1 by 4. So that equal to E net is equal to KQ into, so A is here 1 by 1 minus 1 by 4. So this will become 3 by 4, then 4 by 3. That equal to 4 KQ by 3. That equal to Q by 3 pi epsilon r. So 4 pi epsilon r get cancelled, Q by 3 pi epsilon r. So for suppose, so these charges are alternate charges. It is positive, this is negative. This is positive, this is negative. That means here positive, negative will come. Then if we see R will become negative. So in that case, if charges are alternate, if charges means alternate charges are opposite sign, have opposite sign. So then E is equal to KQ into 1 by 1 minus of minus 1 by 4. This is very important. Here R equal to minus 1 by 4. So that equal to KQ into 4 plus 1, 5 by 4. That equal to 4 by 5. So then it will be Q by 4 and K4 get cancelled, 5 pi epsilon r. So guys, these two are very important. So charges are similar and placed at the points 1, 2, 4, 8 and so on. So this is like this. This is consonant charges are alternate charges are opposite sign. One is and similar charges. So now in this another model also there, here Q, 2Q, 3Q, and they are 1, 2 and 3 like that they will go. Then different formulas. HP you had to use and you had to find. So that model and all not asked, so no problem. So another model problem see once. Problem number 4 in the same system of charges. Question number 4. So that is, so there is a 2 charges are there. So one is at 0, 0. So here there will be a 10 power minus 9 coulomb charge, and a 2, 0, 0 another charge is there. So here that is Q. So he's asking at one point P, any point P. So this is 3 comma 1 comma 1. This is given value. You can consider any value here. So -1, -3, whatever you can consider here value. So at point P value, the net X component of electric field is 0. To get X component 0, X component 0, then Q value is how much? With this Q value, Y component 0 or not? The Y component 0 or not? Or not? If not means how much that is? So you have to find out with this. So question I hope you understand. There is a charge 10 power minus 9 coulomb at origin and another charge Q at 2 comma 0 comma 0. X component of electric field at the point 3 comma 1 comma 1 is 0. Then value of Q is asking and is asking to find out the field Y component 0 or not. If not, now how much it will be. So now here see, this is 10 power minus 9 coulombs. It is a positive charge only. Minus 9 coulombs, positive charge only. Here always the test charge at point P is positive. The field at this point, this one is in this direction. So along the line joining these two charges. Therefore, this is, I will consider R1 bar. And this is R2 bar I can consider. So therefore, this field is E1 considered. Then E1 is equal to K into 10 power minus 9 by 10 power minus 9 by, this is a vector form I will write. That means R1 cube into R1 bar. So here R1 bar and R2 bar find out first of all. So from the diagram, R1 bar is equal to 3 I cap because this is the origin only na. So the 3 I cap plus 1 J cap plus 1 K cap. So this is equation. Similarly, R2 is equal to R2 bar is equal to 3 minus 2 1 I cap plus 1 J cap plus 1 K cap. Therefore, magnitude of R1. So magnitude of R1 is equal to root over 9 plus 1 plus 1, that equal to root 11. So the centimeters or meter SI units, what they have given, that you can find out. So then R2 bar is equal to magnitude of R2 bar equal to root to 3. So now right here, the E value by the charge is equal to K into 10 to the power of minus 19 by R1 cube means, so this R1 is how much? 11. Therefore 11 root 11 into 3 I cap plus 1 J cap plus 1 K cap. Similarly, E2 D2 the charge Q that equal to K into Q by R2 cube into R2 bar. R2 cube by R2 bar. So that is equal to KQ by 3 root 3. 3 cube means 3 root 3. Here root 3 cube means 3 root 3 into R2 bar. I cap plus J cap plus K cap. At this point, X component is 0 is said. So X component of these two means 0 means what will happen? 3 K into 10 to the power of minus 19 by the 11 root 11 is equal to KQ by 3 root 3. So KK get cancelled. 3 will go 9. So that is The Q is equal to 9 root 3 into 10 to the power of minus 9 by 11 root 11 coulombs. So this is charge of Q. This is the charge of Q. So now x component is 0. So this is the answer. So now with this value, y component will 0 or not, we will check. So for y component of field is equal to, so here and the Q is equal to Ex is 0 means, so sum of these two is 0, it will be minus charge. Sum of these two components is 0, then it will be minus charge. Q is minus, means this one and this one adding in 0. So now y component of field is equal to Ey is equal to how much will come? K into 10 to the power of minus 19 by 11 root 11. Here 1 into plus K into Q by 3 root 3. So now substitute here this value K common take. K if you take common, then 10 power minus 19 by the 11 root 11 minus Q is how much? 9 into root 3 into 10 power minus 9. 10 power minus 9 by the 11 root 11 into 3 root 3. So 3 get cancelled. Here 3 will be there. 10 power 9 also take common. K into 10 power minus 19 by 11 root 11 into 1 minus here 1 minus 3 will be there answer. So which is not equal to 0. You know, and it will be opposite minus negative y direction. This is answer. The y component will be in negative y direction. So not equal to 0. This is another question. So now another model of the question is like this. Question number 5, fifth model. So before and all questions related to system of particles arrangement vector. So now this one belongs to bodies, means electric field due to charged bodies. That means rod, wire, ring, like that. So first model of question. So for example, 3 rods are placed at triangle. The shape of the triangle, 3 rods. These are rods or wire. So each one have, this one have charge density lambda. This one have charge density lambda. This one have charge density minus lambda. Sometimes you'll give this is plus, this is minus. However you take. All are 3 are equal charged rods. So now at the centroid. At the centroid means from this distance. And from this, the distance. And from this is the distance is same. If rod of length L is given, or side A, that is depends. So this one will become, so actually height is equal to, height of the triangle is equal to root 3 L by 2. So this will be in the 2:3 ratio, 2:1 ratio. This is 1 ratio and this is 2 ratios, 2:1 ratios, right? So that equal to L by 2 root 3. So L by, so actually this is divided into 3 parts. That equal to L by 2 root 3 into 2 parts, one length and another part is L by 2 root 3 is another part into 1. So this is our required answer. L by 2 root 3 is the answer. So here length, distance from this rod. So for finite rod, this line is bisecting line, right? For this finite rod, this line will become bisecting line. So due to the rod, for finite rod, we have a formula that is equal to K lambda by R into means A. So distance A into so sine alpha plus sine beta. So from Biot-Savart's law also you will get this is for rod, this is the formula. Okay. Here this alpha and beta. So from this point to from this point alpha and beta are same. Something angle theta I will take here. This also theta. So these two thetas are same. Alpha beta is same. That is something theta if we consider. So this will be maximum. Here 60 will come. That will decide later. K lambda by distance is how much here? L by 2 root 3 into 2 sine theta. Is clear. And here due to this name it is ABCD. ABC and this point is some D. So now D to AB rod, the field is towards C, towards C. So D to AC rod, the field is towards B. So D to BC rod, this is a negative charge, right? This is towards like this. So all fields are same. All fields are same. And due to the angle between these two already in electric force I explained this is the angle between these two here is 120. The angle between these two fields is 120. The field is this much. The theta is how much here? Here theta is 60 will come. So then you substitute na that equal to K lambda into 2 into root 3 by 2 by L by 2 root 3. So now 2 get cancelled here. 2 root 3 will go up. That equal to 6K lambda by L. So now here one more. This also will add it, right? So this will also added for this one. How means that is K lambda into K lambda by L into 2 root. So K lambda by 2 K lambda by L take common. So therefore you will get answer. And the force is towards BC. If it is positive means force is 0. All are equal means force is 0. I hope this question is understand, right? So in this model, another one is for example, U-shape rod consider. Consider a U-shaped rod. So like this. So these two are infinite rods and there is a arc like this, U-shaped rod. At point C in the distance A, you want to find out field. This infinite rod have charge Q or lambda, charge density lambda, this also Q, this also. So from infinite rod, at one end we know the field strength, right? One end. So this field is like this. And due to this, the field is like this. Here somewhere one dx element is. Already we find out the field value is how much. That is, we know at one end that will become K lambda by A. I cap and J cap. So K lambda by distance A, I cap and J cap. So due to this field like this. Due to this one like this. So these two fields are added. These two are cancelled. Ex components are cancels and only EY components will be there. So this EY components will be there. And now this is arc. And at the center you need to find out. Therefore, D2 arc, we know this is only J components are there and these two J components are minus direction. So D2 arc and this is the same similar charge, that means positive. So field will be like this direction. So now we have to subtract this. So both fields, if it is negative charge means you have to add. So now field this should arc formula is equal to, so 2 k lambda sine theta by 2 by r. So this is the formula. Means 1 by 4 pi epsilon will come. So arc. Here r means the radius is a. So radius is a. So here sine 2 theta. So here theta is, we have to take the arc, right? Pi by 2. Pi. The theta is here what? For this arc, theta is pi. Here theta is pi. The angle of arc. Then sine pi by 2 is how much? 91. That equal to 2 k lambda by a j cap, of course. Therefore, total field at CE is equal to 2 k lambda by a minus, again, this is how much will come? K lambda by a d to 1 rad and k lambda by that equal to 2 k lambda by a j cap total. So 0. So in field is 0. So along x-axis, along y-axis, total net field is 0. So therefore, at this point, field will become the similar model. One more you can take, but this will be question asking related to field and force. So another model of question. So that is, so here there is a one ring of charge Q, and its distance is radius of this ring of charge Q is R. So there is a one rod is placed like this. So of uniform charge density. So in the x distance from this ring, here in the distance, on this dq is equal to lambda into dx, lambda is equal to this infinite rod's linear charge density, Q by L. Understand? So at this, on this dq charge, this element, the force by the ring is asking. So force by the ring, force is equal to, we know, force is equal to E bar into dq. So on dq by E is by ring. So therefore, E by ring is equal to, we know, at a distance x, Q into x by R square plus KQ into x by R square plus x square whole power 3 by 2 into. So now force is asking dF. So dF is equal to, means force on this element is equal to, so dq into E, that equal dq is equal lambda into dx. So therefore, KQ x lambda dx by R square plus x square whole power 3 by 2. So now F means integral dF will apply. So that equals 0 to infinity. So now equate this integral 0 to infinity. KQ lambda is constant. Remaining x dx by R square plus x square whole power 3 by 2 you have to integrate. Either U by V method you can do, otherwise here let's consider R square plus x square is equal to T. Then 2x dx is equal to dt. So then x dx is substituted here, and the t limits, x is equal to t is equal to r square, x equal to infinity, t is also infinity. So substitute now the kq lambda integral r square to infinity. So here x dx equal dt by 2. Therefore, dt by 2 into t power 3 by 2. So now integrate power formula that equal to kq lambda by 2. We are integrating t power minus 1 by 2 by minus 1 by 2 will come. R square to, so that equal I can write kq lambda by 2 into, so 2 will come up here and it is minus value 2 into 1 by root t r square to infinity. So that equal to kq lambda by 2 also get cancelled. Kq lambda into 1 by r square means 1 by r, 1 by infinity means 0. Therefore, 1 by r will come. Sorry, 1 by r square to infinity. So here minus 1 by r will come. Here minus minus get cancelled. That equal to kq lambda by r. So this is the answer. So q lambda by 4 pi s naught r. So this is answer. So like this combination of rod, disc, disk case I will explain in the plane sheets. Charge out distribution take place sigma by 2 epsilon naught values. After potential I will explain. Before the capacitors, after potential I will explain some questions. In the next class I will give you that motion of the charge in electric field, how we will find out. And some more applications on this charge I will explain. Right. Thank you.